When should you choose a layered backend architecture? Have you ever wondered when a layered backend architecture is the right choice for your project? Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. Layered backend architecture is a method where different parts of your application are organized into distinct layers. This approach can be especially useful for applications with clear workflows and stable requirements. One of the main reasons to choose this architecture is the separation of concerns. Each layer has its own responsibility. For instance, the presentation layer deals with user interfaces and how data is presented. The business logic layer is where the rules of the application are processed, while the data layer manages interactions with the database. This clear division helps you understand the system better and makes it easier to update or debug. Another benefit is maintainability and flexibility. Since each layer is modular, you can change one layer without affecting the others. Imagine you want to switch the front-end framework in the presentation layer. You can do that without needing to alter the business or data layers. This modular design keeps your codebase organized and manageable over time. Reusability is also a key factor. Layers, especially the data access and business logic layers, can be reused across different projects. This means you don't have to write the same code again and again. It promotes consistency, especially when multiple applications need to interact with the same database or share business rules. Scalability is another reason to consider this architecture. Although layered architecture is often seen as monolithic, it allows you to scale specific layers independently. If your data layer is under heavy load, you can add more database servers or caching mechanisms without changing the other layers. This targeted approach helps optimize resource use. Security is enhanced as well. By controlling access between layers, you can enforce security policies more effectively. For example, sensitive data can be confined to the data layer, reducing the risk of exposure and breaches. Testing becomes simpler too. Each layer can be tested independently. You can run unit tests on the business logic layer without involving the database. Integration tests can check how layers interact, improving overall reliability. In practical terms, if you are building application programming interfaces, layered architecture helps separate how API endpoints are handled from business rules and database queries. This makes managing and extending the API much easier. For database-centric applications, isolating data access logic allows for easier migration or optimization of database technologies without affecting other layers. When your project involves application programming interfaces, databases, and server-side logic that can be divided into distinct responsibilities, layered backend architecture is a great choice. It provides a clear structure that supports ongoing development and adaptation, making backend development more accessible and straightforward.